Well, hello there everybody, and a very warm welcome. Let me put this Pokeball the right way up. There we go. Oh, I've just seen my Glaceon has fallen down as well. Oh well, we don't need it. We don't need it in the backdrop, but thank you for your service anyway, Gladys. That's what I call my Glaceon. Just here. Anyway, welcome everybody to tonight's stream. Pokemon VGC. I always stream VGC on Tuesday evenings, so thanks so much for joining. I'm very excited to be using this particular team, Choice Specs Eternatus. Eternatus is not a Pokemon that we've seen a great deal at all in Regulation Set G, both when it was initially played last year and these days, now that we've seen its return. But with the Birmingham Regional Championships this past weekend, there were a few Eternatus teams there that kind of came out of the woodwork and surprised everyone. This one is going to be Dynamite VGC's team, kindly posted online, shared it publicly. Can't wait to see what it has to offer. They did warn me that it's not the easiest to pilot, so we'll see what kind of a time we're in for, because I've also had no practice with the team. Good evening, everybody. Lithorion, fantastic to have seen you in Birmingham. As always, my friend, how are you doing today? I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm looking forward to releasing Rosemary Kelley's episode of the podcast overnight tonight on the audio apps, and 3 PM UK time tomorrow on YouTube. Nekkra, the 40th episode of Chazingdra Chats, taking a stroll through the life stories of people in the Pokemon community, discovering the 6 Pokemon on their dream team along the way. So please do look out for that. You're in for a really inspiring episode there. Fantastic to see you. How are you doing, Lithorium? Hello, Natalie. Good to see you again. And hello, Rani, as well. Fantastic to have you all here. How are our days going? I hope our weeks are off to a brilliant start. Hope you're having a very merry day. My name is Charlie Merriman. I'm merry by name. I'm merry by nature. I'm a host and commentator for the Pokemon Video Game Championship Series and a content creator. And my aim, this stream, as always, is to hashtag make your day merry. So, with that being said, let's take a look at this team, shall we? So, here we have it. Let's see what this team is up to. Now, that's right, alongside Eternatus here, we have a Tinkaton and a Regieleki, alongside King Gambit, Frigoroth, and Urshifu. Now, Oliver did actually, Dynamite VGC, Oliver Gowsden, who was featured on stream, I think the very first stream game on day 1 of the Birmingham Regional Championships. And hello to you as well, Luke. So good to have met you in person finally in Birmingham. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. Did send me some tips, so I'll be referring to those as we progress through today's stream. And just as a warning, everybody, tonight's stream will be slightly shorter because I'm recording with the next guest on the podcast, or a future guest on the podcast. It's Axon, the Pokemon Go 2023 World Champion, later today. So I need to give myself time to have dinner, and therefore I'll be finishing the stream slightly early in order for me to be able to do that and then go ahead and record with It's Axon. So around 7:30, I'll be finishing the stream tonight. So then, Eternatus with the Choice Specs. Choice Specs, of course, they boost your special attack at the expense of being locked into the first move that you choose in battle. In order to reset the move that is chosen, I'd have to switch the Pokemon out and back in. Sludge Bomb, Dynamax Cannon, Flamethrower, Sludge Wave. Dynamax Cannon doesn't have any secondary effects, given there's no Dynamax in this generation. This is Generation 9, of course. It's just a strong and very accurate Dragon-type move, which is actually pretty hard to come by, so we'll take that. Flamethrower, nice coverage. Sludge Bomb. Of course, Eternatus is a Poison Dragon type, and its Terra type here is Poison to maximize that damage output. Sludge Bomb is good single target. Sludge Wave attacks everything on the field, but of course we've got 2 Steel types on this team, what with Tinkaton and King Gambit, so we can freely Sludge Wave next to those Pokemon without worrying about dealing any damage to them, let alone poisoning them, so that's really, really nice. Regieleki here with, excuse me, with the Focus Sash, means that it's going to be able to survive at least 1 HP on the field. Its Transistor ability boosts its electric type moves, and incidentally the pressure ability on Eternatus means that the opposing Pokemon will be using up more PP with each move that it clicks. I mean, this is all about damage, isn't it? We've got Terra Electric there, Thunder Cage, Volt Switch, Electro Web, Protect. Electro Web, reducing the speed of Pokemon on the opposing side of the field. Protect, quite simply, meaning it's safe for a turn, won't take any damage. Gets less likely the more times you use it in succession. Volt Switch means that the Pokemon can pivot around, and Regieleki is the fastest Pokemon that yet exists. So, let me just check that. Yes, you can hear me. Sorry, my little audio panel in OBS was showing me the wrong thing. Yes, Volt Switch, Regieleki, the fastest Pokemon in existence thus far, the fastest Pokemon yet discovered. And Volt Switch means it can deal damage, get out of there, and switch into a Pokemon that we don't mind taking an attack that would otherwise be directed towards Regieleki. Really, really helpful. And Thunder Cage, this is Regieleki's signature move, but it's one that people might not be so familiar with. It's not often run on Regieleki, actually. Thunder Cage traps in, it's not 100% accurate, but it traps in the opposing Pokemon that it hits and deals a little bit of chip damage at the end of every turn. So it's really good for KOing Pokemon through a Focus Sash, for example. Giving them a taste of their own medicine, given that our Regieleki is indeed holding a Focus Sash. Wasn't pleased with the placement of that Pokeball, but I think we've improved it now. So, Tinkaton with the Rocky Helmet here, so any Pokemon that makes contact with it when it attacks will be taking a little bit of chip damage here. Gigaton Hammer, really powerful Steel-type move. It cannot be used 2 turns in a row. Fake Out makes the opposing Pokemon flinch, buying you a little bit of a turn to play around with. Helping Hand, boosting up the damage output of an ally Pokemon's move. Feint, breaking through Protect, lifting the effect of that move in order for another Pokemon to hit through, which is really, really useful. And it's not a move we see too often in VGC, although it is very useful indeed. I'm glad you're doing well, Lithorion. Wonderful to see you as well. Yeah, exactly. Opposite each other in round 1. Fond memories of being opposite you at the desk. Dynamax Cannon can't be encored. That's interesting. Didn't realise that, Lithorion. Thank you for that little nugget of information. What a shock to see me here on my channel indeed, Ben. So good to see you. Huge congratulations to you, Ben, for going 5-3 at the Birmingham Regional Championships, having a 5-0 record up to round 6 on day 1 of the tournament. That's a phenomenal achievement. I hope you're feeling very, very proud of that indeed. So, round of applause for you, Ben, and I hope you are letting the dust settle and maybe having a bit of a break from competitive Pokemon this week. In order for that to happen. And, yeah, I'm doing well, thank you, Ben. I feel like maybe I've got a little bit of a cough, which is slightly annoying. But hopefully it will just go away overnight. But then again, plenty of people all in pretty close proximity at the Birmingham Regional Championship. So, bound to happen, I suppose. How are you doing, Ben? So let me continue going through this team. King Gambit with the safety goggles. It's not going to be affected by Rage Powder or Spore. That means its moves can't be redirected or it can't be put to sleep, respectively. Terra Water, really nice to resist, for example, Fire-type moves. That will be super effective into King Gambit and Kowtow Cleave, Sucker Punch, and Iron Head. You don't always see a Steel-type move being run on King Gambit because it can deal so much damage with its Dark-type moves, but this is a King Gambit without Swords Darts to boost up the power, so Iron Head makes a lot of sense here, and getting rid of those fairies that could threaten our Eternatus. Defiant means that it will have its attack stat boosted for every stat that is lowered, and incidentally, Mold Breaker on Tinkaton means that the effects of certain abilities will not apply to Tinkaton. That will make more sense as we get into some of these games if it comes up as relevant, which it doesn't always. Frigoroth with the Throat Spray. I really love the Throat Spray set because it means that Frigoroth isn't just there to be a supportive Pokemon. It can deal really good damage as well. Have to activate it by using a sound-based move like Hyper Voice here. Then Psychic, good move to take advantage of its part Psychic typing, of course taking a little bit of a boost by being a part Psychic Pokemon there. Really good in something like a Moongus, which takes super effective. And opposing Eternatus, if we were to go up against any of those tonight, which we could. I wouldn't expect it, but it might happen. Protect here as well, and Trick Room. It's not a Pokemon you always see Protect on, actually, for Frigoroth, because it's got so many useful supportive moves, but this one certainly does. And Trick Room, able to reverse opponent's Trick Room, just flip the speed order to our advantage here. Armor Tail, blocking all Pokemon on our side of the field from priority moves. Like Fake Out, so we wouldn't be flinched, for example. And finally, Urshifu Rapid Strike Style, holding the Mystic Water. This is a Pokemon that is famed within Regulation Set G that we're playing with at the moment, because its Unseen Fist ability means that it can hit through that crucial move, Protect. So, or indeed Detect, that we have here with our own Urshifu. That is a move that allows you to ordinarily take 0 damage that turn, but with Unseen Fist, you can hit right through that, so opposing Pokemon have to be very careful indeed. We've got Terra Water, boosting up its Water-type moves with Surging Strikes and Aqua Jet, and we have Taunt as well, instead of a fighting coverage-type move here. Taunt means that the opposing Pokemon on the receiving end has to go for attacking moves. It cannot go for any kind of setup moves here. Now, I was watching a Cybertron VGC Aaron Zheng video earlier using Eternatus. It was a very different team. It was Life Orb Eternatus, but just to get a sense of how this Pokemon works, it's got really good stats. It's very fast, very high special attack, but just not quite as incredibly powerful as some of the other restrictors in this format, like the Calirexes, etc. Having said that, still, with the choice bets, it can still dish out damage after damage. And of course, Regieleki dropping the speeds to enable the Eternatus to come to the fore can be huge as well. Ticketon, of course, will be able to provide fake-out pressure on the opposing team as well in order to enable the Eternatus here. Really, the team is just maximizing what Eternatus can do. Not that it lacks other pieces to play with, it certainly does not. But Eternatus is going to be the main offensive threat, I suppose, that also has a little bit of bulk. Regieleki being incredibly frail here as well. And we can play Trick Room mind games, running Trick Room on our own Frigoraph here. So, with that being said, of course, we can taunt with Urshifu to hopefully prevent Trick from going up as well. With all of that being said, everybody, let me just catch up on these messages here. Hello, Ace. Good to see you, and so wonderful once more to have met you in person. Finally, at the Birmingham Regional Championships this past weekend. I'm sure we'll be talking about the 8192 Shiny Challenge a little bit later on today's stream. But how has your week got off to its start, Ace? I hope it started in a very positive way for you and you all. And I hope this stream will be making you merry tonight. Wonderful to see everyone exchanging their pleasantries in the group. I'm glad that you're feeling absolutely brilliant, Ben, as you should be. And I'm also very glad that you're taking a week off VGC. I think that's very wise indeed. Good for you, Ben. You faced the team round 1 in the Cup. Someone came up with the same team without ever speaking to Oliver. Wow, okay. Interesting. Well, interested to hear your insights on this team from when you played it in the VG Cup. Did someone say Trick Room? Yes, Ben, your preferred mode of playing. So then, everybody, if you'd like to try out this team, that rental code is on the screen right now. It's also in the description. If you're enjoying the battles as they go, no matter how well they go, please do like and subscribe. It would be a huge amount. We are on the road to 650 subscribers now, and really excited to be presenting the stream for you all and really enjoying all the content that's to come on the channel. Got all my socials linked below as well if you want to follow along on there. And my Discord community. Come and hop into Chazingdra's Chocolate Factory and join the merry folk. It would be a pleasure to see you in there. So now, everybody, if you want to have another look at this team, again, use that rental code, which is also in the description. But for now, let's get into these battles. I'm looking forward to this. I was flying the flag for... Well, flying the flag is probably a bit too strong, actually. But I was intrigued by Eternatus' potential, let's say that, back when we were first playing Regulation Set G. And hello, Dynamites! That is Oliver Gowsden themselves, everybody, in the chat right there. Welcome, thanks so much for joining as we try and get our heads around this crazy team that you have come up with. I've just been through the team preview, Oliver, and we'll see how much I absorbed from that, and I will be referring to your very kind message. Thank you for messaging me with tips on how to use the team during this stream. Thanks so much for being here. It means a lot, Oliver. Glad your week got off to a good start. You can't stick around, no worries. But thank you so much for stopping by, Ace. Really, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. It means a lot. Alrighty. That's the team I brought to the Birmingham Regional Championships. That could have performed better, but oh well. Here we go. Team 1. The imaginatively named Team 1. Right. Let's do this. You know what? I'm just going to take a moment to hydrate. And focus. Alrighty. I found that my drawback in Birmingham, where, by the way, everybody, I went 3 and 5. I started off the day at 0 and 3, which obviously is not a brilliant start, so that means 0 wins, 3 losses. At one point, it was looking like I might be able to claw back to the 5-3, which would have been incredible. And it could have been a 4-4 had my opponent not got a crucial 1-turn wake on their Raging Bolt. And that essentially won them that 3-game set. But that was a really good set to end with, facing the lovely Mark Owen in the community. It's odd. I had a lot of practice with my Zacian Regidrago team. I decided on that team essentially early December. But I think my prep in the couple of weeks before the tournament wasn't quite right. It wasn't focused enough on particular matchups, etc. And so that's something I've learned in terms of my tournament prep going forward. Right, so we have Zamazenta, Fluttermane, Chien-Pao, Amoonguss, Chi-Yu, and Rillaboom. It's at this point that I get up Oliver's notes that they so kindly sent to me. So, Zamazenta. Struggles into Eternatus, of course. Deal with the power. Chien-Pao and Fluttermane, nothing left to shut down Eternatus. Use of Tinkaton and Lecky to get them off the field quickly. Sure, well, how do we think they're going to lead it? And also what terror is going to be on the Zamazenta. It could be Dragon, could be Grass. How do we want to lead here? Eternatus can still threaten Flamethrower into the Zamazenta. Oliver? If you're around, what would you recommend? I'm all ears. Can Gambit potentially isn't bad. I'm not sure. We go Tinkaton, Eternatus, Aleki, and Gambit. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Tinkaton, Eternatus lead. Right, well, great. Unfortunately, those messages just came through slightly too late. So I apologise for only just seeing that now. Oliver, Tinkaton, Eternatus. Well, we do have that lead. Urshifu, Aleki, and back. We don't have Urshifu, but we do have King Gambit, that was it. But yeah, Ursh probably would have been better thinking about it. Anyway, here we are. So we are threatening the Fluttermane to Terror here. It's Speed Booster, that's not surprising, they often are these days. Gigaton on the... Do they just go immediately for the Terror? Of course, the Chi-Yu, it could be Choice Scarf, threatening us with a lot of damage, and we cannot... Terrestrialize away from our fire-type weakness here. Oh, we've got King Gambit in the back. Yeah, Urshifu would have been really nice, wouldn't it? Because we can't... we don't have a switch in really to fire. But we could fake out the Chi-Yu. It could be Terra Ghost. We can fake it out for now, and we can... Could just go for a big old Sludge Wave, couldn't we? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go for the Terra Poison Sludge Wave. Okay, Chi-Yu switches. That's going to be... Amoonguss. Okay. So Gigaton would have been really nice, although they might have protected the Fluttermane. Let's find out. That's Terra Poison on Eternatus. It's a really cool Pokemon, isn't it? I think the set I was using back in the early days of Regulation Set G was completely different as well. It was... oh, it is Rocky Helmet. It was... bulky Cosmic Power recover stuff. Okay, nice. Moonblast doesn't get a special attack drop. There's going to be really good damage. I will definitely take that damage onto Amoonguss. With Rocky Helmet on this Tinkaton. We could just Helping Hand, couldn't we? Or we... Because they've switched out the Chi-Yu, which is really interesting. Could Helping Hand, so something that comes in takes a massive Sludge Wave. What do they have in the back? Oh, they get off Zama, probably. Gigaton not going to do a huge amount of damage there. I think we may as well switch Gambit. Yeah, okay, love that. And Sludge Wave, hopefully. I mean, I ran out of time, but we're locked into Sludge Wave, so hopefully it goes for that. Okay, Munga switches. Probably into Zama. Yep. I timed out, but I hope that means I've locked in Sludge Wave with Eternatus. Sludge Wave protects. Alright. Okay. We do have a Lecky in the back, but our main damage in Zamazenta will be Flamethrower. And I mean, what can this Zamazenta do to Eternatus, really? It's got Body Press. Heavy Slam could do some damage, I guess, but... Hello, Jerbski. Well, I'm very pleased to hear that. That's a very kind message. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Enjoy this Eternatus stream. And what's your favourite Pokemon, Jerbski? Wonderful to see you here. Right. What do we do here? Let's get Tinkerton back in. We'll just go for another Sludge Wave. Moonblast again. I think they're angling for a special attack drop, which they don't get. At least we now knock out the Flutter. This might give them the option of switching in the Chi-Yu again. Well, they probably have Wide Guard with Zamazenta as well. That's something I should have considered. Oh, yeah, that's decent damage. Decent damage. Yeah, that's Chi-Yu. I think we want to consider switching out the Eternatus here. We can use Fake Out to our advantage. I think we Fake Out the Chi-Yu and we switch into a Lecky here. Reuniclus or Flapple? Ha! Hard to decide between those two. That's a fantastic suggestion, Jebski. And yes, I've just seen your shiny Applin picture. Oh, it's a Terra Ghost. Ah, yeah. I mean, that was probably pretty telegraphed there. I could have... oh, dear. Oh, dear. I could have faked out the Zamazenta instead, predicting a Terra Ghost on the Chi-Yu. Oh, someone dodges. It's Tinkerton. No. Yes. Okay, that's not ideal. But they have now spent the Terra on Chi-Yu. Thing is, it's faster than our Eternatus. If we bring in King Gambit here, we threaten Sucker Punch on Chi-Yu. They threaten a Body Press that will knock us out on the King Gambit. But I think we have to, really. Exactly what to expect from closed team sheet, Ben. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's something I should have predicted. What do I do? Tinkerton isn't really doing much here. So I could switch in Eternatus. I think I'd do that. Presumably they just switch out their Chi-Yu. In which case we can Gigaton and we can still Sucker in case they don't. But they do. That's going to be a Mungus. Let's hope that Gigaton Hammer gets the knockout. It would be nice to have an active fake out coming into the next turn. That is a bonk, but no. Of course, Amogus hangs on. Simple and logo like it is. You made it yourself. Very nice, Jerbski. Yeah, it's really cool. I love the shade of green as well, kind of an acid green. So, you're a VGC player, Jerbski? What's your background within Pokemon? We can't use Gigaton Hammer twice in a row. We can... Oh, they're just going to Rage Powder with Amogus, aren't they? Which is very annoying. Yeah, I think we lose, chat. I think we lose. We can't fake out the Amogus either. But, you know, this is my very first game ever playing with this team. So, we'll do the only thing we can do, really, which is helping out and hope that they don't Rage Powder. But, of course, that is what they do. It's going to be the most excessive flamethrower you've ever seen. How much damage is Amazanta going to do to us here? Oh, heavy slam. Oh, and that's a crit as well. Wow, just goes to show how bulky Eternatus is. But now they come in with a presumably Choice Scarf. Terra goes Chi-Yu, and that's... we get dodge. Technically, it's better to go for the Chi-Yu here. An helping hand and flamethrower the Chi-Yu. But I think they just... Well, they will outspeed. Well, they should. And they double connect, so... Yeah, that's that. Well, GG. Yes, well... My first time playing with this team. And... We needed... As you said, Oliver, we needed Urshifu to switch into Fire-type moves. That's something I should have borne in mind when I saw Chi-Yu on the team sheet. But yeah, I'm getting to know how to work the team. Switching in the Regieleki, giving that up for free was not ideal. Good evening, Enigma. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Thanks so much for stopping by. Always a pleasure to see a new person in the chat. Thanks so much for being here. And tell me what your favourite Pokemon is, Enigma. I'm doing very well, thank you, Enigma. How has your day been? Hope your week is off to a very good start. We did just lose our first game on stream, but... oh well, first time playing with the team. Yeah, I think... All of it to say, I had to... you know, you have to play pretty intelligently with this team. You've got to play out your mind, was Oliver's own words. So... Yeah, I mean, we're just getting to know how it works here. But I definitely gave them two fairly free knockouts with Regieleki and King Gambit, which was not ideal. Okay, well, let's move on. Let's keep going. Let's hydrate. Hello, Teslobo. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. As ever, how you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic start to the week. Let me just refocus before we do our next game. Alrighty. You love Bishop. How's for how your day's been? You've been sick since yesterday. Ah, that's a shame. Glad you're getting better. I fear that I'm just starting to come down with something, actually, Tesla Bone, or Enigma. I just have that feeling, you know. Hopefully, though, I'll wake up tomorrow and it'll all be gone, but yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Yeah, great to see you in Birmingham, Tesla Bo, and I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for this Eternatus stream. So, this is a cool team. Groudon, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Entei, Fluttermane, and Sandy Sharks. So... Groudon. This is a matchup that all of us said, good luck to you. So, let's see what we can do. Because we are Terra Poison as well. But we should outspeed. How do we threaten the Groudon here? Oh, it's really difficult, isn't it? It's really difficult. Eternatus. I guess we fake out. Dodge every precipice. Thank you, Tesla Boat. Good advice. Love it. Okay. We have Terra Water on the Farigiraf. We'll go Alecki for some reason. It might be helpful. Gravity, yes. Gravity, Sandy Shocks. Yeah, the nicknames are fun, aren't they, Luke? I need to have a proper look at them, actually, next time they're on screen. You never left Birmingham. Lithorium, that is okay. And unfortunately, my opponent has realised that the gravity play is a good one. Oh. So, which one do we fake out here? Speed heightened, of course. Who do we fake out? Well, probably the Groudon, right? So that we actually get an attack off. Do we Terra Poison immediately? I think we do, probably. Oh dear. I'm running out of time. Fake out the Groudon. Right. Okay, so the Sandy Shock Protect could just be a double protect, couldn't it? There we go. Well, I'm fairly glad I didn't Terra here. Locals don't exist in your area. That's a real shame, Jevsky. More than willing to help you with the VG side. That's really good. I'm pleased that you've met some helpful people on the locals front, Jevsky. Very nice. Welcome, everybody, if you're just tuning in. Please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying. This is a really tough matchup for Eternatus here. Sludge Wave. Oops. Oh, yeah. True. Sludge Wave, presumably, is, yeah, not very effective against ground. This is subpar, I would argue. Subpar. Let us Helping Hand, then. Could have fainted there as well. We will Helping Hand Dynamax Cannon into the Groudon. Oh, Electro Web. Right. That's not good. That's not good at all. And it's Life Orb. Okay, we're still faster. How much damage are we doing? It might be Assault. No, it can't be Assault Vested Protected. Yes! Ha ha! That's how we handle this team. We're just Helping Hand a Dynamax Cannon the Groudon. I didn't expect that to get a one-hit knockout. Although, Groudon's special defense is somewhat lacking, I guess. So there is that. Okay, well, we are locked into the Dynamax Cannon. That's okay, though. We still outsped the Groudon, interestingly. Now, the Entei presumably threatening our Tinkerton with Fire type, I mean, extreme speed. It could be, yeah, Stomping Tantrum. Do we target Sandy Shocks or the Entei here? I think we target the Entei. Do we just Helping Hand again? Yeah, I think we do. Could be Assault Vest Entei as well. Oh dear. Sure. Interesting. I'm not too familiar with Sandy Shock's movesets, to be honest. But yeah, Earth Power. Obviously, I knew it could have a ground type move. I wonder why I didn't go for it on the previous turn. But anyway, here we are. The sun is still in the sky. We could. Bring out Alecki in front of Sandy Shocks feels very bad, but we'll go Urshifu, but I feel like they can just Electro Web and Extreme Speed or something. We did have a lovely Sacred Fire miss onto the Tinkaton there, so that's nice. Hello there! Not PP'd up, Tesla. Hello there, Emerald. How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope your day is about to get merrier than it already is. Hope you're having a very good start to the week. I want to get rid of the Sandy Shocks. This might be a massive mistake. But let's try. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. My Discord is linked below, Jerbski, if you want to hop in there. It'd be a pleasure to see you there. And thank you so much, Jean-Marc, for helping out Jerbski with that suggestion. And welcome, everybody, if you're just tuning in. Please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying. It would mean a huge amount. Just got even better. You found a shiny Ekans. Good for you, Emerald. Congratulations. And yeah, this is what I was worried about. It is Terra Normal on the Entei. They're just going to Electro Web and Extreme Speed, or even just Thunderbolt and Extreme Speed. Tough. At least we got the one-hit knockout onto the ground on. That was fun. Yes. There's the Electro Web. That's so much damage. I do not like the look of what's coming out here. But I kind of felt backed into a corner. It's just going to be Sacred Fire, okay. But it's enough for the knockout. Ugh. Yeah, I thought that might happen. I didn't really know what else to do, though, to be honest. I mean, we've got a Sandy Shocks and we've got a Regieleki in the back. What would have been a good... King Gambit would have been good to take advantage of the Electro Webs. Regieleki literally cannot touch this Sandy Shocks, so that's good. Isn't it? So I guess... We Thunder... Could Electro Web... Let's just Thunder Cage. This isn't looking good. This is going to be a loss, but... we're going to have to Gigaton the Sandy Shocks because we can't damage it at all with Regieleki. Entei into Fluttermane. Do hop on in, Jerbski. It'd be a pleasure to see you there. Emerald, which game did you find the shiny Ekans in? And yeah, so now they automatically win because Regieleki cannot harm it. But useful to know for the future how much damage Thunder Cage does to Fluttermane, and the answer is not too much. It's probably a bulkier one as well. That's a cool animation for the Thunder Cage coming back in. Well, we'll just keep Thunder Caging the Fluttermane then, I guess. Basically, Sandy Shocks was exerting so much pressure. And... so we could have taken advantage of that with King Gambit. We didn't really have a switch. Who else? As in Electro Web speed drop, then we get a Defiant boost. But who else did we not bring there? It was... I can't recall now. Anyway, good to know that Helping Hand Dynamax Cannon did one-shot the ground on. That was fun. Oliver did warn me that that is a nightmare matchup for the team, so, hey, there we go. Otherwise, yeah. Tough but fun. Right, let us rehydrate. And let's go. On Scarlet, you found the Ekans. Oh, of course. Yeah. Fair enough, Emerald. Yeah, there's a lot of sickness going around. Yeah, lovely. Ekans is a really fun, shiny Arbok as well. It's a really lovely design. Let's see if we can get a win with this Eternatus team, huh? That'll be nice. Wouldn't it? Hope you're all looking forward to tomorrow, everybody, because my podcast episode with Rosemary Nekkra drops overnight tonight on the audio apps and 3 p.m. UK time on YouTube. I had a really fascinating chat with a legendary caster, Pokemon, Overwatch, Teamfight Tactics. A lot of wisdom to be learned from Rosemary, so please do check that out. 3 p.m. tomorrow on YouTube. Overnight tonight on the audio apps. 40th episode of the show. Quite the milestone. That's a Mewtwo, and I could not be more excited. That's Mewtwo, that's Indeedee, Ogerpon Cornerstone, Urshifu, Ursaluna, and Chi-Yu. Ursaluna is not great for Eternatus, is it? So. Mewtwo, eh? We can't terrestrialize away from our psychic weakness with Eternatus. How do we approach this? What do they want to do? They want to set up Trick Room? Maybe they do. I don't know, I feel like they just go Mewtwo mode. Because it's fun. Could be Terraferry as well with Indeedee. Check out, probably not a great idea here. We'll go Gambit, we'll go Eternatus, we'll go Aleki, we'll go Farig, I guess? However, the Urshifu might have been really, really good. Might have been really, really good. Let's find out. Again, this is my first time playing with this team, so we're learning. Now, it's not the easiest restricted to run. That was a cute picture that my opposing trainer had. Mewtwo, there it is. And Indeedee, that's what I suspected. So. Terra Water with King Gambit. Not that it's relevant here. We can't Sucker Punch, obviously. We can. I think we want to get rid of this Indeedee in the redirection, so we kowtow. Although, maybe they just attack with Mewtwo, and that's not good for our Eternatus. Maybe we attempt to just get rid of Mewtwo. Sludge Wave. And of course, again, because King Gambit is a steel type, it's not going to take any damage at all from poison. Now, okay, what Terra type are you with Mewtwo? Dark. Okay. So now they resist the Kowtow Cleave. Terra Dark. What's that offering? Means you can't be taunted by Prankster. Means you resist Dark, I guess. That's fundamentally the what it does. Helping Hand. Dark Pulse. We're going for a flinch. It's good damage. Okay, we don't get flinch, so that's nice. Spec Sludge Wave, how much are you doing into Mewtwo? Okay, they're going to hang on. We do poison the Indeedee. They're going to hang on through the Kowtow Cleave. Does learn Expanding Force? That's a very good point, Ben. Apparently not. And the Mewtwo is faster. Is it Choice Scarf? I think it might be. Very interesting. Well, what can we switch into a Dark Pulse? Nothing. Is the answer to that. But we do want to preserve the Eternatus, so... we could just protect. Lionhead Mewtwo will get in lucky. Does learn Expanding Force, yeah. Not sure on that one, Ben. Just found a second one off to finish the family hunt. Wow. Well done, Emerald. All the luck coming out. Here's Regieleki. What are they going to go for here? They protect Indeedee. That's fine by me. Oh. Right. I mean, this is obviously the benefit of running a Pokemon like Mewtwo in Best of One closed team sheet. Oh, that is enough to get rid of the Indeedee. Interesting. I thought it might just hang on. Yeah, we had no idea that Mewtwo was going to go for the Aura Sphere. You barely see Mewtwo, so... we'll bring out Eternatus again. This time, if we go for Sludge Wave, then we are definitely damaging our Aleki. So... we can just single target the Chi-Yu with... well, let's see what they have in the back. What are they likely to have in the back? You'd have thought that they'd have prioritized Trick Room. Also, that means it wasn't Choice Scarf on the Mewtwo. I would have assumed that Eternatus outsped Mewtwo, but clearly I'm wrong. If they had Ursaluna in the back, you'd have assumed that they'd have been angling more towards Trick Room. In which case, maybe it's Urshifu. So, Sludge Bomb, Chi-Yu, and will Electro Web. Good, we double connect. That's Mewtwo down. Oh, I see. It might be timid. Yes, I'm wrong. Good point. Oh. Oh, dear. They didn't like that, did they? Well, that's a win with Eternatus. Hooray! Yeah, Mewtwo. Wow. Cool to go up against a Mewtwo. And Aleki Eternatus is exactly what we needed there. Reduce the speed, and then we get off an attack with Eternatus before the Chi-Yu can move. Aura Sphere or Mewtwo. Right, well. I've learned something today. Otherwise, yeah, Terra Dark and Dark Pulse. Good thing we didn't flinch, of course. I'm not sure about the Gambit Little, though. It's nice to threaten the Dark type. Forced out the Terra from Mewtwo. Anyway, very nice. Hello, Kendricks. Good to see you. Welcome to the Eternatus stream. Hope you're having a merry day. I hope it's about to get merrier. So, just went up against a Mewtwo team, Kendricks, which was a lot of fun. Let me rehydrate. And refocus. And we keep going. In Birmingham, I hosted an 8192 Shiny Challenge. So this is something started by Nora in the future over in the NA region. Also continued by Quick Panic over there. Battle against Iris. We're going up against our Ledian. In the Can I Beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond with Just Ledian run that I stream on Thursdays. We've nicknamed our Ledian Iris. I'll tell you more about that 8192 Challenge Challenge in a moment. So, it's another Zamazenta team. We do have a good matchup into the Zamazenta. Raging Bolt, though. Teal Mask Ogapon. So, Poison obviously really good into that. How do we deal with the Zamazenta? We've got the Flamethrower. They might have Wide Guards. We've got to be careful of Sludge Waving. Urshifu is good. I think... Urshifu, Eternatus, Regieleki, and... I'm going to go for Rigoroth to... Oh, yeah. I was just trying to remember why I went for Rigoroth. At least we're at neutral damage onto the Zamazenta. Hello, Alex. Thanks so much for hopping into the Discord community just now. Pleasure to see you in there. It's linked below, everybody, if you want to hop in. And welcome to the stream with Eternatus. Looking forward to reading your Introduce Yourself that you just filled in, Alex. Friendship finally put to the test. Yes, and the weekend was good fun. Thank you, Kendricks. I was in Birmingham and thoroughly enjoyed it. How was your weekend? So, need to watch out for a Moonblast here onto Urshifu. What item are we again? Mystic Water. Chi-Yu. Presumably switches. Or we could just detect, can we? Let's just detect. Actually, no. Terra Water Surging strikes you, and Sludge Bomb. Oh, no. I timed out, but Sludge Bomb, fortunately, is in the first position, so we're going to go for that, but it's going to choose the target for us. Just chilling at home. Very nice, Kendricks. Well, I hope you had a relaxing weekend. They do go for the Moonblast, and they stay in with the Chi-Yu. Oh, no. You kidding? Oh. Snarl picks up the knockout onto the Urshifu, and of course we terrestrialize away from our Dark Resistance. Even with the special attack drop, that was a lot of damage, so this must be a pretty frail Fluttermane. Without that, we probably would have just got the knockout. That's really annoying. Immediately losing our Urshifu, which was really good damage into the Aleki. Could be Scarf Chi-Yu, Kendricks. Might not be, though. So, we can, though, Electro Web and Sludge Bomb again into Chi-Yu this time. Which I think we do. Moonblast into Aleki. Are they Scarf on Fluttermane? And the special attack drop. Of course they get the special attack drop. I'm assuming I'm max speed on this Aleki, but I'm not sure. Yes. Oh, we do get another poison, though. That's nice. Yeah, it does look like someone dodges. Aleki dodges. That's nice. That's probably the one we want to dodge, even though now this turn to special attack is really being whittled down. Oh, it was speed boost to Fluttermane, wasn't it? That's why it outsped the Regieleki. Raging Bolt. It's not looking good, everybody. We've got Frigoroth in the back. I mean, what we can do... I mean, we could even protect Regieleki, but we can switch in Frigoroth to reset our move choice on Eternatus, because we can Dynamax Cannon, but then we also want to Flamethrower the Zamazenta. I think we get the Thunder Cage going on Raging Bolt and we switch into Farig. Thunderclap. That's very helpful. That's another good reason to switch in Frigoroth there. Thunder Cage, of course, more useful here for the chip damage at the end of every turn. Frigoroth dodges Snarl, but this time Aleki goes down. Well, fair enough. This is really difficult, isn't it? Because unless Chi goes down to Poisoning, which it shouldn't. Yeah, no. We want to lock into Dynamax Cannon to get rid of Bolt, but then we want to lock into Flamethrower to get rid of Zamazenta. Having said that, they still haven't Terrored. They could well Terra Fairy, Raging Bolt here. I wish we could protect just for one turn with this Eternatus. Could be Terra Dragon, but why would they click that, Kendricks, I guess is the question. I think we have to really go for this, and Hyper Voice. Okay, sure. So they're scouting out for what we lock into here, which is wise of them. At least we Hyper Voice instead of Psychicking the Raging Bolt. Snarl is so annoying, isn't it? Into this team. Yeah, it's really tough. We do get the Throat Spray, so at least we're at neutral now with our Frigoroth. We could have set up Trick Room on that last turn as well. I don't know how useful it would have been. We have to use Dynamax Cannon. I mean, Psychic Zamazenta, I suppose. You Terra Fairy on your Raging Bolt. Oh, yeah! Of course they are. Yeah, it's not looking good, but yeah, I don't know. Fluttermane Chi is difficult. Difficult for the team, and now they just win. So we're locked into Dynamax Cannon. However, I would be intrigued to see how much Dynamax Cannon does to Eternatus, and we do hang on with 4. Yes, Life Orb Bolt. There we go, Emeralds. No, just Thunderclap. Yeah, fair enough. GG. Well, yeah, I mean, Chi-Yu and Fluttermane. What do you do there? What Pokemon didn't we bring? King Gambit and Tinkaton. That's a really tough lead for this team. I do enjoy, Heath, every time not knowing what kind of dog I'm going to be when you introduce yourself. So, very good to see you. How are you doing? Hope you've had a good weekend. How are you? Thanks so much for stopping by. You love close team sheet, Alex, yeah. Hint of sarcasm I detect there, yeah. Well, what a team. There we go. Even though Eternatus matches up pretty well into Zamazenta, still tough. Especially Chi Fluttermane for the team. But oh well. Let us have some water. Let us refocus. And we keep going. I did ask for tips, Emerald, and Zamazenta we actually faced for the first game on stream, and I could have brushed up on those notes, actually. So thank you for reminding me to do that. I did before that first game, but not before that game we played just then. Okay, Calyrex Ice Rider. Let me check the message again that Oliver sent me. So, tricky. Great. Important calls include Terra Poison, Helpicam, Sludge Bomb. Pick up the 1-hit knockout onto Calyrex Ice Rider. Terra Poison, Sludge Wave being a 2-hit knockout. There's more hard Trick Room teams. This isn't a hard Trick Room team, really, is it? Okay. Right. They've got a Tailwind mode as well. It's not really Trick Room at all, apart from the Calyrex. So, what are they going to go with here? They could lead Landorus to threaten our Eternatus. We do have 4 ground weaknesses on this team. And follow me, so Surging Strikes are difficult. Oh, goodness. Well, we'll do this. Frigoroth and Gambit, I guess. Doesn't talk about how to beat hard Trick Room. Got us a Viper shiny as well now, Emerald. Congratulations. What a shiny that is. I love Shiniest Viper. I've actually got one in Pokemon Sapphire, which was a really cool find for a Dream Team quest I did there a couple of years ago. Ice Rider and Tornadus, sure. They could just high horsepower as well. Oh, chat. This is it's a tricky old team, isn't it? Tricky old team. Okay, who do we want to get rid of? Calyrex, I suppose. Could be Terra Water, there could be Terra Grass. We could taunt it. I think they're just going to attack, though, to be honest. Alrighty, let's try this. Thinking of recording with this team tonight. Oh, well. Fair enough, Alex. I hope you enjoy our attempts to make the team work. You're chilling at work, Heath, mentally preparing for the next Saturday's event. What, you're competing, are you, Heath, in San Antonio? What terror are you? Fire! Okay. That's very nice. Hello, Double T. Always a pleasure to see you. How are you doing? How's your weekend been? That sunny day. Sure. Okay. Sludge Bomb goes first. How much are we doing here? Now, oh, that is really nice damage. Okay. Easy as that. Okay, that was amazing. Specs Eternatus. They were not expecting that. They do have the sun in the sky now, but we're off to a good start, chat. Very nice. Oh, yes, of course, Heath. Yes, you're having that meeting. Well, that's really exciting, Heath, and wishing you all the very best for that. And John Mark, that's really good advice. So, they've just switched in Landorus. They're threatening an Earth Power onto our Eternatus here. But maybe that's obvious, so they don't do that. Good Bleak Wind, of course. They've already Terra-Fired. Surging Strikes, let's switch into Farig. Thank you, Emerald. Thank you very much. You love Survivor's design. Just his main partner after Arbot left the team. Battle Frontier Pike Queen, Lucy's ace. Good knowledge, Emerald. Good knowledge. Sanseer. Ushfu dodges. Frigoraph takes a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Are you Life Orb? No. Sun weakening the water damage. I think, Heath, what I would say is just... be yourself. Be yourself and be present. They'll want to see confidence. And I think you can exude that. So, that's what I say. Good luck to you. Now, I guess they could Bleak Wind here. Maybe they don't have Rain Dance. Interesting. They could switch in a Wellspring or something as well. We'll attempt this, and we'll Hyper Voice, I guess. They do go for a Bleak Wind. Actually does dodge. Which is very nice. We could have Aquajetted, but I don't think it would have got the knockout. Sheer Force, yeah, of course, Kendricks, but please don't. Okay. Yeah, Sheer Force, so it's not going to burn, right. Goodness. Right. We do have Sucker Punch here with Landorus. Yes, unfortunately, Emerald, I think there's a bit of a delay when these messages come through. So I've only just seen that now, but a good suggestion for sure. So now we can Sucker Punch the Landorus, and who do they have in the back? We can Sludge Wave now. So that's nice. Okay, let's... Also, if Bleakwind gets a speed drop onto Kingambit, then we get a Defiant boost, so we will take that. Sucker Punch, of course, going to fail here. They do go for Bleakwind. Please hit the Kingambit. No. That's the one we wanted you to hit. That's bold from them. Thank you very much, Kendricks, and thank you, John Mark, for the encouragement. So, they're not switching in. Well, I guess they didn't want to take Sludge Wave, did they? Big Sludge Wave, and I guess we Sucker Punch again. I think we have to, really. Yeah. Let's Sucker Punch again. Okay, they go for the double, of course, because... And that will make Sucker Punch fail. You have to be locking into a damaging move. Please hit the Kingambit. Yes! Get a speed drop. Ah. Oh well. Would have been fun. Welcome in if you're just joining, everybody. Please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying this Eternatus action. Next episode of my podcast, Chazingdra Chats, drops tomorrow, featuring Rosemary Kelley. Well, overnight tonight on the audio apps. And 3 PM UK time tomorrow on YouTube. Taking a stroll through the life stories of people in the Pokemon community, discovering the 6 Pokemon on their dream team along the way. Always an interesting discussion. In fact, I won't be streaming for too much longer because I'm recording the next episode tonight, so it's going to be a shorter stream tonight, everybody. It's going to be Kingambit. Okay. So obviously the Kingambit here is very threatened. Any Dark type move is going to be dealing good damage into Eternatus. Ironhead can flinch. I say we just go for damage. Let's try and Sucker Punch the Urshifu. Breaks a Sash as well. How much is this going to do to the Urshifu? We've got choice specs. I can see this knocking out. Single target as well. Yeah, very nice. That's another win with Eternatus. Well, Terra Fire on the Calyrex really helped us there, didn't it? Otherwise, the Landorus was threatening a lot of damage, but fortunately we put it in range with our Urshifu for a Sludge Wave, so that's nice. Yeah, we just kept applying the pressure, I suppose. To be honest, after the weekend, I feel like I need a bit of a break from VG, just a little one. But of course, I stream VGC on Tuesdays, so nice to try out this team. But I'll probably just be taking a bit of well-needed time off from VG, by which I mean a few days, to come back with a fresh head. Thank you very much, Emerald. GG indeed. Looking forward to the podcast with Rosemary. Ooh, yeah. Loads of episodes, Alex. Loads of episodes on the channel with a broad range of guests. So it's bound to see something for everyone. Not an easy team to defeat. No, I guess not, Canderous. I guess not with the Landorus there. Alright, so. Another sip of water. Refocus. And we'll keep going. This might be the last battle of stream. We'll have to see how quick it is. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm interviewing It's Axon in about an hour's time for the podcast, the Pokemon Go World Champion from 2023. That should be coming out in a couple of weeks' time. And next week's episode should be ADEF making videos about maths and science in video games, including Pokemon and beyond. Had the best chat with ADEF when I spoke to him yesterday for the recording, so I hope you're looking forward to that. You're in for a treat. Okay. Break for a few days every time you go to a regional, John Mark. Yeah, for sure. Just need to reset a little bit. Totally with you there. Calyrex Shadow Rider. What has Oliver said about this matchup? Heavily on Farigiraf and Gambit. Okay. Farigiraf and Gambit take down the Calyrex Shadow Rider. If they lead it, of course. Eternatus, and then in the back... Maybe... We'll go Ursh, but I'm not sure. The AF episode will be a fantastic one. Well, I'm glad you're looking forward to it, Enigma. Yeah, I had such a good chat. We immediately hit it off. You know when you're talking to someone and you just immediately have that connection. I had a fantastic chat with ADEF, so yeah, that's coming out next week. Fortunately, there seems to be a bit of a problem with his camera, so it's going to be mainly an audio episode only. You can see me talk, but not so much ADEF. But yeah, the content of it, I hope, is going to be really enjoyable. Now, they haven't led Calyrex Shadow Rider. We could easily switch in Eternatus here, though, for Urshifu. For Kingambit, I mean. We could even set up Trick Room, couldn't we? I think we probably should do that. So if we switch in Eternatus for Gambit, because it's so threatened, and we... attempt to set up Trick Room. Let's do this. Yeah, that's big, Heath. That is big. That's big. But again, they just want to see the real you. They're going to target the Farigiraf, aren't they? Yeah. We're still going to hang on, though. It looks like. Oh, look at that. 1 HP. Wow. Wow, what a well-trained Frigoraph. Congratulations to Oliver on that well-trained Frigoraph. Yeah. However, now we can sludge wave through everything, I think. Although, maybe we don't want to Terra because then we're weak to water. Or weaker. We can Sludge Wave and we can switch into Gambit. Alright. You love ADS videos, John Mark. I'm very pleased to hear. So do I. Always excited whenever he uploads a video. Yeah. He loves an Ocarina of Time speedrun. Bleak Wind. Please get the speed drop on the King Gambit. Ah! We haven't been lucky with that so far, have we? But it's going to feel so good when it does happen. Oh, and the crit. Onto the Tornadoes. That's lovely. I wonder how much we would have done without the crit. Still a lot. Would have been close, but then it might have got the poison as well. Right, here's Raging Bolt. Okay. Interesting. So now they can Draco, but we can Terra Poison. We could also just go into Frigoraph, couldn't we? And King Gambit's pretty threatened. So we could Terra Water that. I think I like... Just going to Frigoraph here and Terra Water, count out the Raging Bolt. Love a Secret Sash. Exactly, Alex, exactly. The Invisible Focus Sash. Okay, here's Terra Water on our King Gambit. This means no longer super effective damage from close combat. We resist Surging Strikes. They protect the Raging Bolt, fair enough. King Gambit hangs on, and the Earthtree softens itself up. This means... I wonder if it's Focus Sash. How many turns of Trick Room? 2 more. Have we seen Earthtree protect? What happened on the last turn? No, the Earthtree did protect, didn't it? So, I imagine they do that here. Raging Bolt did just protect. I'm tempted to... Well, we could Hyper Voice, couldn't we? Raging Bolt's more of a threat here. We'll Psychic and we'll kowtow into the Raging Bolt. Okay, actually didn't protect that time. That's great damage. Is this going to get the KO? It's not. Oh, the Hyper Voice would have been nice there to activate the Throat Spray as well. Although the Frigoraph just goes down here, doesn't it? Oh, it's Life Orb. And it goes down. Okay, lovely. The most excessive close combat you've ever seen. All sorts of legendaries. Finally saw some success in regulations at G. Yeah, I know what you mean, Emerald. Pretty limited for Eternatus, but some success for sure. For sure. We have our own Rapid Strike Earthtree, which can take advantage of the rain. Might be the first for Eternatus even making it today too. I think you're right, Emerald. I think you're right. I think that was a statistic that was going around. first day 2 for Eternatus ever. Eternatus was the only one missing a result. I think you're right. What did Zacian win, Emerald? Last turn of Trick Room. So Calyrex presumably protects here. What's my most powerful move? Sludge Wave is 95 and then single target, obviously. That would do more. Then we've got Dynamax Cannon. But we've got Urshifu next to it, so we don't want to do that, I don't think. They can't protect in front of the Urshifu anyway. So that's very nice. Let's... Sludge Bomb could be nice. Have they terrored? No, they have not. It could be Fairy, couldn't it? Okay, we'll Sludge Bomb you and we'll Surging Strikes you. Don't even protect. That's great damage. Are we going to get the knockout? It might be close. They might just hang on. Oh, no, we'll get the knockout. Oh, yeah. In the rain that they so kindly set up for us. Good. And I'm surprised Kyogre did so well. I went up against 3 Kyogre on day 1 double T. And I was surprised to see so many. Critical hit with the close combat, sure. But I'm glad to see it do so well. The fact that Oliver piloted it all the way to the finals was incredible. It cut Worlds and Top 16 Los Angeles. Yes, of course. I mean, it was that Top Cup Worlds team that I took inspiration from for my own team, yeah. Top 32 for returns. That's still pretty good. Still pretty good. 2 Zacian, 1 got 33rd. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right, so Trick Room's expired. Locks into Sludge Bomb. I mean, yeah. They don't really threaten any super effective damage into our Eternatus, so good. That's another win. Very nice against Calyrex Shadow Rider as well. So the Trick Room was really helpful there. The Frigoroth hanging on 1 HP was obviously very clutch. It looked like it was going to hang on though. I wouldn't be surprised if it's trained to survive to hang on through that. Critical into the Tornadus was maybe pretty crucial as well. Kowtow, nice damage into the Raging Bolt. Just because it forced out the Raging Bolt. Yeah. No, I think I'm pretty pleased with how I played that one. And Urshifu was so nice to make sure they couldn't really protect safely. Yeah, very nice. Okay, everybody. We're going to do one more battle, and that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you for the GG's, Emerald, as well. So I faced more Kyogres or more Ice Rider? I faced 0 Ice Rider Calyrex double T. 3 Kyogre, 3 Calyrex Shadow Rider, and 1 Koraidon, 1 Miraidon is what I faced. Yeah. Yeah, also very interesting. Right, so, as always, let me rehydrate. Let me refocus. Last game of stream. Let's go, everybody. And please do make sure you are liked and subscribed. You have liked and subscribed if you are enjoying it. I mean, even if you're not enjoying it, that'd be amazing. But totally understand if not. If you don't, go ahead and do that. Yeah, I ended up going 3-5 in Birmingham with the Zacian team. I could have played better, basically. Also, I missed some crucial Dracos. Also, I missed, or got some unlucky one-turn weeks from my opponent. But could have played better. But it's always have so much fun there, and it's just always useful to get a handle on the metagame and how things are developing, especially so early on in the format. Had a fantastic time. I was also involved in a crazy live segment that cost a plan for the Sunday, which I hope those of you who saw enjoyed. Right, so Calyrex Shadow Rider and Weezing. Oliver did give specific advice on this matchup. Let me check. Okay. Weezing is harder. Go for the... Okay. I think... I like a Lecky in the lead. I like Gambit in the lead. I like Farigiraf. It kind of walls it pretty well, and of course Eternatus. Great. Let's do this. Let's do this. Final battle of today's stream, everybody. Let's end on a win, shall we? With this very fun Eternatus team that Dynamite VGC Oliver Gowsden so kindly shared online. Alright, that's a fun little picture that they've got there. Wheezing, yes, Kendricks. Very difficult. It's going to be Clefairy and Calyrex. Okay. So. We can, of course, Electro Web or we Thunder Cage. Nah, I think we Electro Web. We could even Terra Electric, couldn't we? Although too early for that, I think. So, Electro Web and presumably they follow me. Well, Iron Head into Clefairy, because not every King Gambit has Steel-type moves. They do go for Follow Me, perfect, and they don't Terastallize. Electro Red, we double connect. Oh, their Covert Cloak. Very interesting. Okay. See how much Ironhead does. Oh, they hang on. That is so annoying. We could protect an Ironhead again. In fact, we could protect and counter the Calyrex, and then if they follow me, I mean the Clefairy's going down anyway. Because Thunder Cage could be really nice there. I want to protect and I think... yeah, we'll try and counter this Calyrex. In the back is Eternatus and... oh, they Terra Fairy here, maybe. Eternatus and Farigiraf. They are Terra Fairy. Huh. So Ironhead would have been really nice, actually. Oh, they got a helping hand. Okay. Are they draining Kissing, maybe, into the King Gambit? No, they do Astral. The Clefairy hanging around is very annoying. King Gambit still takes that like a champ. However, we can Electro Web again and Ironhead. With a helping hand, will they get the knockout onto King Gambit? I don't think they will. So let's try this. Volt Switch into the Calyrex for Farigiraf and counter out. Oh yeah, true, Jean-Marc, yeah. Yeah, good point. Follow me, fine. Okay, we connect. Should knock out, that's what I was thinking, Kendricks as well. Iron, oh dear, we're going to get burned. Please don't burn. Please don't burn. Please don't burn. Please don't burn. Thank you. Huh. Glad you're enjoying the stream, Alex. Very glad. And again, a pleasure to have you in the Discord community. Rage Powder, though, is now online. What an annoying team. Okay. If we as you say, if we Volt Switch and go into Farigiraf and we protect the King Gambit, where does that get us? We can Thunder Cage the Volcarona as well. No, I like it. Let's Volt Switch Volcarona and protect. The Calyrex did have Covert Cloak, Emerald, yeah. Rage Powder, there it is. Oh! Critical hit. That's very nice. Did that matter? I think it probably did. Very lucky. But we would have brought down the Volcarona low in any case. Into Farigiraf. Love this idea, John Mark. Yo, indeed. Emerald. You don't think it did matter? Oh, okay, John Mark. Oh, yeah. King Gambit is safety goggles. Of course it is. Enigma, thank you for reminding me. Again, my first time playing with this team. That is crucial information. So, Urshifu comes out. It's the Dark Urshifu. But they can only target one Pokemon with that. So, let us Hyper Voice. Do we Terra Water? Probably not. Hyper Voice and Iron Head into Calyrex. We could have just Sucker Punch there, reckon we, onto the Calyrex for a little bit of chip. They're just going to Wicked Blow. They do Wicked Blow. Maybe we should have Terrored. But then, of course, the Astral Barrage would have... probably would have knocked us out anyway. Oh, we have Regieleki still. Good. Switch and set Trick Room. I think we're too threatened to set up Trick Room there, but you're probably right. However... here comes Aleki. Calyrex is at +1. Volt Switch is 70. Thunder Cage is 80, but it's 90% accurate. Ooh. Maybe we Terra Electric. This probably is a time to Terra Electric, actually, isn't it? Terra Electric and... Volt Switch the Calyrex. Let's hope it picks up because Thunder Cage is not 100% accurate. And now we lock into... well, Dynamax Cannon is the most powerful. This could be close, everybody, but then Sludge Bomb, we could get the poison if they are sashed. Here we go. Is Terra Poison Eternatus Emerald? Oh, yeah, Urshifu Sucker Punch, yeah. But they could be Choice Banded. No, they're not Choice Banded. Oh, dear. Sludge Wave can poison as well, yeah. I could have done that, but I didn't want to knock out the Regieleki because I wasn't considering Sucker Punch. I was thinking maybe it was Choice Band on the Urshifu. Astral. Oh, dear. Single target. They're +2. We hang on with 9, but I mean... no, they're Focus Sash on the Urshifu. Oh, no! So, as it happens... we do get the poison. As it happens, Terra Poison Sludge Wave would have been better. Would have been much better, but then they could have just Sucker Punched our Eternatus. We'd have had to rely on some poisons there. Regieleki... Yeah, I guess we just protect with the Regieleki. Ah, it's tough, though. Tough. Well, that's that. Let's hope for a non-existent Astral Barrage miss. Well, they don't get it. How funny. Oh, well. It was close. Close in the endgame. I think Terra Poison Sludge Wave wins the game. Protects and Terra Poison Sludge Wave. But then... the Urshifu hangs on. Yeah, true. And then, yeah, we have Eternatus ready to deal with the Urshifu. Fair enough. Yeah, hard to make that call. Yeah, as it turns out, Protect Unlucky and Terra Poison Sludge Wave was the call. It was silly of me not to have considered Sucker Punch more strongly. Again, this is what I mean. I need a bit of a break from playing VGC after Birmingham, but I stream VGC on Tuesday, so here I am. But rest assured, I will be taking that break as of now. So everybody, thanks so much for stopping by. I realised I didn't actually talk about the 8192 Shiny Challenge that I hosted in Birmingham. Thanks so much to everyone who attended there. It was a lot of fun, and we found 2 Shinies. Way under odds. I think we did 3,586 total encounters. Because like 20 people turned up, which was amazing, and they all brought their multiple systems. And in that time, yeah, 2 shinies found. A Shellos and a Throw. A Shellos in Pearl and a Throw in Pokemon Black. Or White, I can't remember which one. So that was really exciting, and hoping to turn that into a video, actually, and hoping to get that out as soon as possible, of course, because Birmingham happened so recently. So I hope you're all looking forward to that, and I hope there will be more shiny hunting events at future Pokemon Regional Championships. But anyway, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for your advice during the stream. Very helpful, especially with a team that I haven't had practice with before, as I said. Please do make sure you have liked and subscribed. It would mean a huge amount. Overnight tonight, and tomorrow at 3 p.m. on YouTube, 3 p.m. UK time on YouTube, Rosemary Kelley, Nekkra's episode of Chazingdra Chats will be dropping. The show where we take a stroll through the life stories of people in the Pokemon community, discovering the 6 Pokemon on their dream team along the way. Had a really fascinating chat with Nekkra, so hope you are looking forward to that. I think it's a really illuminating episode, so I really hope you enjoy that. Exciting times ahead. That is dropping tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, I'll be back around 5:45 GMT streaming my Pokemon Silver Dream Team Quest. We are resetting for a shiny Totodile. Maybe it'll shine tomorrow. I don't think we've even reached 1,000 resets yet, and I haven't been able to do much off-stream resets, to be honest. But only time will tell. So hope to see you for that. 5:45 tomorrow until around 8 in the evening. Love a bit of chill shiny hunting. If that speaks to you, then join me there. We will talk about all manner of things, I'm sure, like going into more detail about my 8192 Shiny Challenge that I hosted in Birmingham. Got my Discord community link below as well. It will be a pleasure to see anyone and every one of you in Chazindra's Chocolate Factory. Come and join the merry folk. If you're a fan of all the treats that the Pokemon video games have to offer, then come and join us in Chazindra's Chocolate Factory. It will be a pleasure to see you in there. Got my Patreon link below if you want to support me as a creator. And I am at Chazingdra on X, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok. All my handles are in the description below, so please make sure you are following along so you know next time I am going live and any updates that I have, etc. Plenty more videos that I'm working on for the channel as well. So, with that being said, everybody, let me just catch up on these messages. Get the poison, that's 50-50, because you have to call the protect. Then if you call it, you need the double. Yeah, exactly, John Mark. Tough endgame, but still pleased with beating that first Calyrex Shadow Rider team just before that wheezing one. And the wheeze didn't even come, of course. Glad you had fun, Kendricks and Emerald. Am I going to do the global challenge? That's a really good question. I need to give more thought to that, actually. I have to see what my schedule is like. But it would certainly be fun. Let's see. I will keep you posted on that front. You have a good evening as well, Alex. Again, a pleasure to see you in the Discord community. Pleasure to hang out with you all. Thanks so much for hopping in. Jerbsky and Enigma. Hope to see you for a future stream soon. It's VGC Tuesdays, Shiny Hunting Wednesdays, Challenge Runs Thursdays, which I'm currently streaming. Can I beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond with just Ledian over my shoulder? There. We've beaten the 7th gym. Now it's time to do a whole lot of Team Galactic shenanigans. So see you on Thursday for that. See you tomorrow for Shiny Hunting. And in the meantime, everybody, as always, have a very merry rest of your day.